In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to explain complex code in Google Gemini. Whether you're trying to understand a legacy function, preparing to teach a class, or just untangling a tricky algorithm, Gemini can turn dense code into a clear, approachable explanation. First, open Google Gemini in your browser and sign in. Have your code ready in a separate window or editor so you can copy it easily. Gemini works with most programming languages, so whether it's Python, JavaScript, Java, C++, or something more niche, you're covered. Next, paste your complex code snippet into the chat. Include enough of the snippet to give context, like the function signature, relevant imports, and any helper methods it calls. Keep formatting and indentation intact so Gemini can parse the structure correctly. If your snippet references external files or inputs, briefly summarize what they contain. And before you paste, remove anything sensitive, like credentials, API keys, or personal data. Stick to safe, generic placeholders. Now ask Gemini to explain the code in simple terms. Be direct and specific. For example, explain this code in simple terms for a beginner. Give a step-by-step breakdown of the logic and highlight key functions, loops, and conditions. If your audience is intermediate or non-technical, say so. You can also request optional aids. Use a short analogy, include a small example input and output, or sketch a conceptual flow using a simple text diagram. Setting the tone, such as avoid jargon or use plain language with brief definitions, helps Gemini tailor the explanation to your needs. Generate the explanation and read through it carefully. If any part feels vague or skips a critical detail, ask a focused follow-up like, show how the loop variable changes over time, or clarify what happens if the input is empty. If the code has edge cases, prompt Gemini to cover them. You can also ask it to restructure the explanation, for instance. Start with a one-paragraph summary, then provide the step-by-step. Finally, review and adapt the explanation for clarity or teaching purposes. Trim unnecessary terms, add brief notes that match your audience's background, and verify accuracy by comparing it with the code's actual behavior. If you're preparing a lesson, reorganize it into sections. Overview, inputs and outputs, core logic, and pitfalls, so it's easy to present. When sharing, keep examples concise and anonymized. That's it. With a clear prompt and a bit of customization, Google Gemini can turn complex code into something readable and teachable. Try it with your next challenging snippet and refine the prompt until the explanation fits your goals.